Hi everyone, welcome to Qopikun Services LLP video channel. First and foremost, I would like to thanks all my present viewers and the viewers, those who have joined newly to our channel, those who are watching for the first time. We welcome you guys, and we also recommend you to please do subscribe our channel, like, share. Today, in this session, we are going to demonstrate that how to handle the few MR documents, right? Here, firstly, I am taking up this master list of internal and external documents, master list of customers, and master list of product. I have taken these three specific documents because these are the three main role documents where MR starts his work of enrolling any new products into the organization before issuing it to any department, and only based on this issue or release of documents only the rest of the product and process oriented documentations or processing and manufacturing of product can be done. So let us start now. So it's better that I think in our upcoming videos we are definitely going to show how the inquiry or the marketing department works, everything fine. But as of now, I would like to tell you that just to skip over those points and let's concentrate only over the MR department documents. So assuming that we have confirmed our order to the company and we have already went through all the feasibility studies, everything, so we have got the order. So what's the next step, right? Here is our first step. First and foremost, we have to ensure that the customer is in our master list of customer. Okay, so the master list of customer is, this is the format where you give an identical number for the customer name, address of the customer, and document retention period in days. Please do mention in days. Here it's something we have mentioned it in years just for the trial purpose, right? Please do mention it in the days, right? For example, let us make 005, so, and let's see customer B. Let us take that the same address, but let's make some changes definitely, and let's have a 180 days, and the contact number you can write down, and its status I mention it as active. Some customers may be in the prototype, or else they may not be our regular customers, or some cases they are not in active status, like they may be our past or the ex customers, right? So this is how, and I would like to emphasize that this documentation retention period is one of the key characteristics of this particular format, because you cannot just predict as is or write whatever we can do it, right? Please do go through the purchase order thoroughly which is given by your customer, and do mention what is required as per the documentations, right? Thank you. I hope you guys feeling comfortable with my English, so please bear with me. Fine, we have done this, right? Then I save this and close it. After making of customer master list of customer, definitely we are going for the master list of internal and external documents, where MR is enrolling the document inside the organization for any documents for the first time. Okay, for example, here he is mentioning the serial number, it's 35. Just for the, please don't bother about the other documents or the data filled over there. Okay, description of the product, sorry, it can be the product or the document, both. Just I say that clamp, a document number could be something 12 dash some drawing number, and I mention it here. See, I do we have already mentioned all the standard categories or types of documents, that is QSM, QSP, customer drawing, international standard, customer process standard, machine manual, other standard catalogs, product manufacturing documents, right? Here I would like to mention one more thing. See, please do note this, we have maintained both internal and external documents in a single format. At least this would reduce our work in maintaining of additional external documents. Okay, only thing is everything need to be documented, everything in its place for everything. Okay, so I have made that, and this comes under the category of drawing, customer drawing. And sorry, I missed this. Sorry, I would like to just quick overview of this pull down menu. QSM is the manual documents, where whatever you mention it here and register in the master list of document. And QSP, quality system procedure, customer drawing, what we are entering now. And international standard can be any international standard which is bought from out of the company. It's like AS standards, thread standards, or else OSHA standards, ISO standards, in such a way that international standards. And customer process standards, these are the standards or the catalogs, process sheets which are given by the customers. Okay, and machine manual, these are also the documents, but it is considered as an external documents which are supplied by the machine suppliers or equipments tool suppliers. Other standard catalogs, these are the other standard catalogs, maybe your tool catalogs, your thread tools, or insert catalogs, whatever, whichever. Hopefully, I know you guys display hell lot of catalogs in your stores before selecting the tools for purchasing. You have a lot of catalogs. You review those catalogs, then you order those tools, right? So these are the other standards catalog. And product manufacturing document, product manufacturing documents is the document which supports your and helps your process of your product, that is like your process sheet, control plan, and master list of product specific tools like this. To special tooling list, all this comes under master product manufacturing drawings, documents, right? So here in this criteria we are selecting customer drawing, and revision, let's put A, process validation. See, in this format, of course I agree this is little more different, which we have introduced. Like, we are considering this as an individual document, and for this document why not we define a process when it will get revised or need to be reviewed, like that. For example, we have all the pull down menu here against internal audit reports or inputs, against audit inputs, against customer inputs, against new product, against new order, against internal and external QRM audit report inputs, against receivable and document validity of latest version, right? So we select this for the customer drawing, okay, because we define that any customer drawing may get changed only in the case of against receivable of new drawings or the document validity of latest version, right? And drawing document validity, that's what some cases, this is the other criteria. Some of the companies or your customers has a procedure of defining the criteria that those drawings may be valid only for 180 days. Again, you have to go through their user portal or their website to download the latest drawing to avoid the wrong usage of, older usage or the like, that's what obsolete documents need to be avoided. That's what their main intention, hence they give the validity. Almost all the companies started, all the major companies started that, giving a validity of the particular document. And this is the product description. Of course, it's, again, I'm doing it as a clamp, and drawing number something like this, and part number something. You have to do what is there in your drawing, okay. And date of received and established in the organization. See, please do remember one thing, on any of our format is not so complicated, because all are self-explanatory. Just go through what is written as a title and fulfill all the requirements. Don't ever leave any blanks, okay. Date of receivable, you can mention anything, sorry. Okay, and review date is the same. I have put the 180 days validity, and it has considered, system has considered days for document expiry, and itself is predicting you the action required is valid or not. If in case, just for the sample, I'm just showing you that if in case I consider this on 2017, please see this, it will says you that review and update this document, right? Now it's valid. And one more case we have, there are different scenarios in the documentations. So the other scenario is, even though these are valid, we are forced to do obsolete against receivable of latest drawing or a document from the customer end or the end user, that is nothing but our customer. So then we have to do the obsolete, and we mention that in the remarks against receivable of latest revision, okay. Then obviously you have to recreate that or re-invert that particular document I'll just change this previous one just for the purpose. Okay, and it's I mention it here in as active. So you guys understood that master list, making of master list of customer, and master list of internal and external documents. As well, in the master list of internal and external document, all its criterias and other things like document review dates, what is the role of document review dates, and how does this system predicts the action required, all, and as well as observing the document. And other thing, we would like to inform you that we have given the work nomenclature, how to predict type against the type of document process validity, and it differs on the company to company, like QSM against validity of against internal external QRM audit report, and drawing documents validity is something like 180 days, and action required in that column. Why I have mentioned that same thing is that what drawing or the document validity. So we consider it 180 days. It's nothing but the every quarterly we make the MRM, hence we have mentioned 180 days. And action required, system will let you know. And QSP also the same, customer drawing, it's as per the mention against the receivable, and number of day as per the customer document retention period. This can be as per the customer defined or initial defined by the company. Okay, right, let's do it. So you have done with the master list of customers and master list of internal external documents. Okay guys, it's time to have a pause, just have a break, and let's continue in the next video. Thank you.